welcome back to my channel. I hope you have an amazing day. So in this video I wanted to try out the trend that's called puffer nails, and I spent a whole day practicing these, and now I think I know how to do it a little bit, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So do know that I tried different techniques, different things, and it didn't work out for me, so don't be bummed if you don't get it in your first try, but I'm going to try explain it to you step by step so you can do these as well. First I'm going to show you everything that I did that didn't work out. So first up, I tried polygel and make it with polygel, and for me it didn't work out. I didn't like how they turned out. Then I tried the thicker gel that you put your nail tips on, and it didn't work out either. You can put a nice flower on your nail, but for this trend it didn't work out. Then I tried the clay, the 4D clay, the 4D sculpting gel. I didn't like how that turned out, so let me toss that. Then I tried some jellies, and I didn't like the way how they turned out, so let me toss these as well. Then I tried different background color, and here it looked a little bit better. And then I tried even more with gels and colors and things. I just tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. And then we have two more that I tried. So these were all practicing just to see how things worked out. And then I'm gonna show you two different designs. So I have this one I made in my last video, but these are just the 3Ds on the nail. So the nail is just flat and plain with a little background, and then the design on it is 3D and puffy, and I thought it was so freaking cute. So that is something we are going to try out today because I think they are so cute. And you can use a lot of different designs. You can use teddy bear as your design, hearts, clouds, flowers. I have a little egg right here, animals, dinosaurs, whatever you like. So we are going to do this in this video, and also the ones with the puffy surroundings. So I made an egg with the puffy surrounding, and also a little ducklet that I made. So we are going to try these together, and I will show you step by step how I did all of these nails. So first up, I got these little stands that I got from AliExpress or Shein a while ago. So I used these stands and I put some little tacky clay on it, and then these tips that I got here. And I like to work with small areas to start with, because if you go too big right away you have too much surface to work on, and you want to start small. So these are all the same size. I do want to make a press-on set by using this technique, but for this particular video we will use all the same size, and you want to use just your short nails. I got these from a local store with some glue. I never use these on my own nails or on clients or anything. I use these particularly for practicing nail art designs, and also if they come with me with a particular design they want on their nails, I will practice them on these right here. So I made 5 for now, so we are going to use these. What you also need is a builder gel. I got this builder gel, and this is a really old builder gel I never used, so I thought this would be perfect for this video. But if you want to try out, make sure you will get a thicker consistency, because it's really much easier to work with. I got quite a runny gel, so I have to cure it every couple of seconds to secure it in place, because with the thinner builder gel it will run. If you leave it on too long, it will spread out and it will run everywhere, and it won't stay on the place that you need it to be. So for an easier job, I would go for a thicker builder gel to make it work. This one is clear and we are using different colors, so in my case I have a whole variety of my Umix gel. I have the small black bottles and also the bigger white bottles, but I thought these colors would be perfect, especially the ones down below, because these are nice pastel colors, and I use these to mix with the clear gel to give it the color that I need it to be. Also, as a background color, you can use these colors as well. The thing you want to have to do is, because of the gel, you will make sure you mix it with the clear builder gel, and especially when you are working thicker like we do today, you want to make sure everything is cured fully. So you want to work with thin layers, not too thick, and cure everything in between, otherwise it will still be wet inside, because the color polishes are quite pigmented, and with the clear gel in it you will make it thicker. So you want to make sure you cure it fully. If you want to make sure everything is fully cured, just cure it for 2 minutes and make sure your light is strong enough. If your light doesn't have enough watts, it won't cure all the way through. So that's what I use. So I have this is just a little palette. Normally you will get some rhinestones or things in that, and I use those in other containers. So I use these as palettes. Also, if I have different colors I need to use for a pattern, I put some colors in here and then use this as a palette. I already mixed up some colors right here. This is the clear gel that I mixed with the color gel from Umix. So I love to use these as palette, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna throw it away, and then I can use another one. If you mixing up colors with the clear gel, you want to make sure you don't put too much clear gel in here with the color, because you will probably make too much and it's a shame to throw everything away. You can better make some extra when you need it than make too much and then waste all this product. So you want to just get 1 scoop is enough, and then 1 or 2 drops of the color inside, and I will use this baby right here to mix it. And if you're mixing this, you want to go not too fast, because you will create bubbles. If you leave it sit for a minute or a couple of minutes, then you can pop some bubbles, and the bubbles will get out. You can see here it's no bubbles in here, but if you are mixing gel and go in with this pincer and go in with the gel, there will be bubbles. There will be. So that is everything I use. So let's start with the first nail. So the first thing I like to do with this one, I will get my buffer, and with the buffer I always start by roughing up the top of the nail, and then I will go in with a base coat, and just to rough the nail up so that base gel have some grip to hold on to. So I will start off by buffing it and then go in with the base gel. And with colors like this, if you use like me, Umix colors, I always like to use the Umix base coat and the Umix top coat, because if you use products, the best thing, I don't always do it like this, but the best thing to do is use the right or the same brand top coat, base coat, and color coats and everything. You want to use the same products, because you will know it will work together because it's from the same brand. Sometimes if you use products from different brands, they don't work together as well because maybe of difference in ingredients or anything. So you want to make sure you use the same products together. So we are going to cure that for 60 seconds. So I want to start with this design because the color combination looks amazing to me. I think this color combination is a bomb. So we are going to start with that one. So this is a U238. This is the base color we start with, and we are going in with one layer of this beautiful green color. We will give this a 60-second cure, and then I will go in with a top coat, and also with a top coat I will give this a 60-second cure, and when the top coat is on, we will come back for the next step. So you want to go in with your color, top coat, cure both in between for 60 seconds, and then we are going to the next step. So you have to know that I'm not telling you I have the perfect technique, because my design isn't perfect, because I'm still learning. I tried a whole day and it turned out horrible the first 10,000 times. I also watched a video on YouTube. I wanted to mention her, and if I can find a photo I will leave her YouTube channel on the screen. Her YouTube name is Devil Wears Press-ons, I think. I think she's quite new on YouTube, not sure, but I did subscribe to her, and I saw a video of her also trying this hack out. I did watch her video while I was doing my own nails and practicing, and I do have to say her video really helped me out. So if I can find the video, I will leave it down below and give her some credit, because she really helped me out on the design. I'm not copying her design or anything. I do the thing that worked for me, because I tried it her way, I tried other ways, I tried suggestions, I tried everything, and for me, the way that I'm showing you right now is the way that it worked out for me and how I like the design the most. So this is just an extra step. You don't have to do this step, but I think the chrome looks really nice if you do a 3D design on these nails. And I was googling puffy nails and I couldn't find anything about puffy nails or anything. I want to try and tell you where these nails came from. I did find some designs on Instagram. I will show you some photos here and there if I can find it. So some inspiration photos I looked up, but I couldn't find the origin from puffy nails. So if you have any information about that, please let me know. I'm always eager to learn new things, so let me know. So that is the chrome on here, and then we are going to work the design on top of the chrome. So I do have a couple of colors, but I think this color combination is bomb, so we are going to use that color combination, and it's not in my palette. So I'm gonna show you how I'll mix these. So I'll get my clear polish and I will get a scoop of this clear, and what I said, I just use 1 scoop of this clear gel because I don't want to get too much product on it. I probably will use these also because I do want to make a press-on set for myself with these, because I think they look amazing. I think they are so freaking cute, and if you cannot afford nail charms or anything, you can use this and make it yourself. Also, if you make 3D nail designs on the back of a plastic spoon, because a spoon already has a rounding, you can create some cute nail designs, 3D nail designs you can put on your nail later, because they will be curved and perfect for your nails. So now I'm gonna go in with this little stick right here, and then I'm gonna make sure I mix everything together so I can use this as my 3D gel. There we go, and we're gonna leave it for a couple of seconds to see if there are some massive bubbles inside, and they are. You can see already the darker spots right here and here. Those are bubbles, so we are going to pop these babies. There we go. And then if you go in back and you see another bubble, just pop your bubbles, because you don't want to get any bubbles inside. So the next 2 items that I'm gonna use and I want to have by my hand is a striper brush. I did try it with different size dotting tools, but it didn't work out as well as this striper brush. It's just an old striper brush I'm using, but I like to use my striper brush because it handled the gel much better than a dotting tool. And also I have this light I got from Temu, I think, that I also want to use, because what I said, this gel is quite runny, so I'm working in sections. So if I have a section that I like, I will cure it or flash cure it in place before I put it in the lamp, so it doesn't run anywhere, so it doesn't mess up my design. So with the flower, I'm gonna start with the middle of the flower, and the middle of the flower will be yellow. So I want to have a big blob on my brush right here, and then I'm gonna slide it, make it slide to the tip of my brush, so I can make a dot, a really easy dot. And I'm gonna work my brush to make a dot, and then I think it looks perfect. You want to get your palette out of the way if you're working with UV light, because everything in the palette will cure if you put your UV light on it. So you want to make sure you put it aside. I did make that mistake because I wasn't paying attention. I was doing this all day, so my thoughts were somewhere else, and I put the palette underneath the UV light, and then I want to scoop out some product, and it was just a big flare, or I don't know, just a sticky plasticky thingy because it cured. So I flash cured that, and I'm gonna cure it for 60 seconds in the light before I'm going in with my second layer. And then the second layer also you want to cure in the lamp for 60 seconds, and also with the petals, but we will be right back. So the first layer cured, so I'm gonna go in with a second blob on top of it to make it extra 3D, and then give that a flash cure, and then put it back in the light for 60 seconds before we going in for some leaves. And also with this builder gel, if you put it upside down, gravity will do a lot of work for you. If you see, like I did, that it was moving forward, I'm just placing and turning my little stand to right and left, back and forth, because gel will work with gravity. So I saw it moving this way, so I'm turning my nail this way while it was curing, so it slided a little bit back, so now it looks perfect. So that's the fun part about gel. With gel you can use gravity as your friend. Also, if you think it's sliding too much and it's giving not enough bulk, just take your little stand. You have to watch it because it's still gel, and if it's too runny it will fall off or do other things, but you want to work with gravity, and then just turn the nail a little bit around, just enough so it can create that nice 3D effect for you, and then you can turn it back around, and you can use your light as well while turning the nail. And then when you love the fact how it looks, you can use the light and cure it in place like this. So that's the fun part about gel. So now we are going in with leaves, and with leaves it's a little bit harder, so I'm gonna place my light right here so I can use it whenever I need it. Because leaves, you can use just round leaves, you can make blobs as your leaves, but if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, then you can just put, and I need a smaller blob because I think if it's too big it will run everywhere. So I'm gonna turn my, you can see gravity did its work and make a round. So I'm gonna place the blob where I think I like it, and make sure most of the product will get in this blob. And then when I have a little bit left, I will slide it a little bit forward, and also turning the nail a little bit, and then the brush will help moving it forward, but you don't want to touch the yellow to make it more like a leaf. And then when I'm happy, I will cure it in place, and then when I flash cure it and I'm sure it's not moving anywhere, I will go and cure it in the light, and then go in with another layer to give it extra 3D effect. So when that is cured, we are going in with the second layer because you can see the size difference. The middle of the flower is much thicker than the leaf, and you want to make it as thick as the middle part. So we will probably need 2 or 3 layers, but first we're gonna go in with our second layer and see how much we can get done with this. So you want to start in the middle and then just drag your gel around to the places you want it, and then you can use gravity to do the rest of the work and then cure it in place. And I think this is quite thick enough, so I will do the rest of these leaves off camera and then come back when the flower is done. So you can see mine didn't turn out that perfect as well, but you have to know that practice makes better. So you can see here and there it run a little bit, but still it's quite thick. I do like it. So here we have a cute fluffy flower. So in my case, what I like to do is just grab a white and just create some dots here and there just to give it some extra before going in with a top coat. And also, if you like, you can put a face on it just to give it that extra cuteness, if you like. And also with white you can create some swirlies like this, so it looks like light hits it, and to give that just a little bit of extra. So we are going to put some white here and there just to give that extra. So we are going to cure this in the light, and then we are going in with the top coat, and I'm going with the top coat just all over the nail, and then I will show you and we're going into the next design. So here is that cutie finish. So for the next design, I want to try and make a rainbow. So I made some colors. So I looked up a photo of a rainbow because every time I'm not sure which color to start with. So with the rainbow, we're gonna go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. But we are gonna make the stripes really thick and leave a little gap inside and try to fill the whole nail with this rainbow. So we are going to try that for the next nail, and then the last nail I want to do this cute ducky and see how that works out, and we are going to do it together. So hopefully you will stick through the whole video. I know it's a longer video, but I thought this trend was so freaking cute that I wanted to do it together with you guys. So hopefully you can keep up. I'm not talking too much or too little, or I'm too boring. Hopefully you can stay with me throughout this video. So again, I'm gonna buff off this nail and then just clean out the nail and take the dust off of the table. And this time we won't go in with any top coat or chrome because we are going to create a whole thick nail. This one has a background, and I thought the chrome looked really nice on the background, but for this nail we are going to leave the background plain. So in this case we are going in with the base gel, and maybe I don't have, maybe do I have white? Yeah, we have white because Danielle in her in our last video she got me some white, so maybe a white background is really nice to create these on, but we have to see. So let me cure the base coat first for 60 seconds before we are going to decide to make a white background or not. I think we just have to go in with the white, and you can see here at the side I have a little cheat sheet that I made to know what colors the rainbow are and in what kind of order I have to place it. So I do have some dots at the side of me so I can check. So this white Danielle gave me, so we will use this as a background. for these nails. I think the colors will even pop even more on a white background, because with every color, even though if you have beautiful neon colors or neon chromes or neon whatever, make sure before you place the neon color, even though if it's a really opaque color, if you put a neon color on a nail, make sure you put some white underneath. Just check it for yourself. Just put it on a plain nail and also over a white. With white underneath a neon nail, it will pop even more. I think you will love it. So we are going to cure that nail, and then we are going in with the rainbow. So I think this nail is too small to create a whole bow with the rainbow and everything. So we are going just in with stripes in rainbow order. So we are going to start with red, and I want to have some extra polish on my brush. And again, I didn't try this rainbow before, so we are going to try this together. And I think I have a little bit too much because, as I said, we have to work in sections. So we want to let the gel do its work. And if I don't know if you can hear it, but it is so windy here, so freaking windy, it's crazy. So this is our first stripe. I'm gonna put it upside down so it will pull towards, it pulls down, that's what I wanted to say. And then I'm gonna cure it upside down to make it nice and 3D. And then I will pop it in the light for a 60-second cure, and then I will go in with the second layer. So time for the second layer. Oh no. So our next layer of next color is orange, and I'm trying to make the edges all rounded, but we are going to see if it works out. Maybe it doesn't work out. We will see how it turns out. So the next layer we're gonna put next to the other one, but you don't want to put it next to each other because the orange will try and run a little bit, so it will go closer to the red color. And if you put it too close and it's getting runny, it will go into the red, and that's something you don't want. Let's go in with the second layer. And then I will do this to all of the colors, but I will do the rest of the colors off camera because it's just the same process but with different colors. So I don't want to get you bored with doing all the colors one by one on camera. So let me finish this rainbow and see how it turns out and if I like it or not. So, and if there's anything I would change, I will let you know. So I was already filming. I thought I was filming, but I didn't film anything. But I was showing you this nail and how it turned out, and I don't like it. It looks like a kid toy. It does have the 3D effect, but I don't like it. Let me know what you think. If you do like it, or you think it's just ugly or looks like a kid's toy, but I don't think I like it. I do like the rainbow colors. Do like that part, but I think I'm gonna practice some more on this design right here. I put some white around the borders, but it didn't make it a little bit better. So now we are going in with our next design, and this is the next design we are going to do together. And this design we will do step by step, and I will talk to you throughout all the steps we are doing. So I scuffed up my practice nail and put a layer of base coat on it, and the beak of the little duck is orange, so I will do an orange background as well. So I will start with a layer of this orange, the same as the orange that I have here as a background, and then I will cure it in for 60 seconds. And this design we are going to do step by step. And also, if you're still here in the video, if you made it this far, thank you so much for still watching, because some people just like to watch the first 5 minutes of a video and then stop watching. So hopefully this video, with everything I'm telling you, it's helping you out. So if you're still here, thank you so much. So now I'm double checking if it's filming, but it is. So the first thing we are going to do is with this white. I don't take too much because I just want to make the silhouette of the ducky. So you will have the head right here, and we have a puffy hat, and then it goes out a little bit with a big belly, and then it goes into a tail. So the first layer will be thin because you just want to make sure your silhouette is good. So we will make this head a little bit more round and puffy. So it sticks out a little bit on this side right here, a little bit higher so it's more rounded. There we go. And we are going to cure this. If you like the design so far, I want it a little bit more round. So we're gonna give this a 60-second cure, and then we are going in with our second layer. So while that was curing, I was thinking about this nail design, and I think if you make it more swirly going through the nail, it will be more cute. But this is cure, so we are going in with the second layer on top of this layer, and just want to follow the design that you just made, and just use the tip of your brush just to drag your gel where you want it to have. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit chunkier. Nice big chunky ducky. And then when you're happy again, we cure this for 60 seconds. And with the pattern and everything, I don't want to make it too hard so far. I do want to try and make some stars, but I think that's too hard for now because of this gel. But we are going to try it out. Also, if you want me to try the hearts, the stars, the clouds, or other patterns in another video, let me know. Or if you say this video was enough, stop it, that's also fine, but just let me know. I do like to read every comment that you make under my video. Most of the comments are really nice and sweet and really supportive, so I love the fact that you leave a comment, a thumbs up. And also, if you didn't subscribe yet, please do help me out here. I love each and every one of you, and every time I got some new subscribers, it makes my day. It keeps me smiling, and I love the fact that you like watching my videos. So the second layer is cured, and I will go in with the third layer. Also this layer not too thick, not too bulky, because the layer around this layer will be as thick as this one. But with the other layer, what we are going to do, I will show you in a second, because we will work in sections, because that part is really important that you go in sections. Because with the gel is quite runny, and also with the duck is already gel, so gel likes to go to gel. They like to touch each other. I will leave this upside down a little bit, so if gel can't find a way to another color gel, it will. So we are going to cure that, and then we are going in with our next step. I didn't know if I mentioned it, but you do want to clean out your brush every time you use another color. So in this particular step, I'm taking my light, and I will go around the little duck in sections. So I don't want to fill everything up, I want to go around in sections. So I will do one section at a time. You don't want to put any gel against the other gel. You just want to put a layer of this gel around the duck, not touching it. And if you think this is perfect, then cure it quickly, otherwise it will run against the other gel. You can already see it was too slow, I was talking too much. You just want to be quick, and otherwise go in with thinner layers. You can build it up, but you want to go in with thin layers and in sections. And then just turn the nail around as you go to make your life a lot easier. And in this case, I put the nail stand down so I can use both of my hands. So I will turn it, put some gel, cure it, put some gel, cure it, turn it, put some gel, and that I will do to this whole step. And you want to keep your brush away from the light, otherwise you will cure the gel into the brush, and that's something you don't want to do. So we're gonna go around, cure it, next part, cure it, and then I will go in with a little bit bigger part, because you build a wall, so this gel won't touch anything else than this wall. So I will cure this, or flash cure it. You see what I did there? Almost cured my brush. And then we go in with another section. Also a little bit to the sides. And then I'm gonna cure this for 60 seconds before going in and see if I need some parts to touch up. So this is how it's looking so far. So I think we can put some extra gel here around the tail area and around this side. And I want to keep my nail light ready again. I just want to go in with those thinner layers and give that a little bit of extra bulk, create a little bit of extra depth to the nail. And again, I'm gonna say it again, I'm not a pro, I tried it, and I'm just telling you everything that I learned so far. Remember, so far, what I learned so far, and what I like to do, what helps me to create this. I do have to practice so much more, because it's a really hard technique, this making this. but I do like the technique and I do like the nails. They are so freaking cute. So I will go in around again, just cure bits and bobs. There we go. And I think I'm happy how this turned out. So we are going to cure this for 60 seconds and then we're gonna give the duck some face and everything and top coat it. So I want to go in with a small dotting tool and some black, and then we are going to create some eyes. One eye is bigger than the other, so there we go. Then I'm going in with my striper brush and orange and see if I can create a little beak. And then I will flash cure this. And then I will go in with a little bit of white. To create something in the eyes, to give this little dog a soul. Aww. And then I will go in with some white blobs, but really small blobsies, to give it cheeks, because I think that's so cute. Nice chunky cheeks. So I gave this a cute bird, duck, whatever it is, some cute pink cheekies. So this is everything I wanted to show you in this video. If you like this video as much that the same as me creating this video, please let me know. And if you have some designs you want me to try out, so I think it turned out quite cute, but I think it can be better, so I will keep on practicing and everything. So if you have a design that you want to see me create with these, or if you want to have a more in-depth video again, please let me know. Let it know down below and I will create it for you. So thank you so much for sticking through this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have an amazing day and enjoy everything. So hopefully I will see you in the next one. For now, I'm gonna say bye.